How are we doing? So I'm slightly late. Let me turn this down a bit. A little bit. Come on now. Perhaps not that much either. Shut up, you. Don't you start. Things. Right. Yeah. Sorry. A bit late. Still good. That done. Take the banner off. Blah 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 blah. Sorted. There we are. A few comments. Wow. How you doing, Luke? Sam? How you doing, mate? Got Phil in there as well. There's a few of you. Just cool. Countdown. Yeah. I bet your emails have been going crazy the last sort of. Well, they have. I know they were last night, didn't they? But I doubt that's stopped. Yeah, there's been a bit going on there. About half an hour or so ago, it's like okay. But yeah, anyway, cheers for joining. I think we're having a reasonable day, reasonable week this far. Yeah, well, I'm pretty reasonable. But the nurses turned up late. I open the window and they just don't shut up. I've been quiet all day. You open the window and they just go nuts. Yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, like nurses come quite late, and then I had to postpone doing lunch for mum and stuff like that. So it's like okay. So I knew I was going to be late a little bit, but not too much. But yeah. So anyway, how you doing? What's going on? Apart from, well, outside of this, and stuff, lots of politics and, well, almost a bloody comic book, really. But need that. Well, he tried though, didn't he, for a couple of days. You've got no integrity, then all this rubbish about mandates and shit doesn't really wash with me. And all the scum that have kind of deserted him, they're the ones that they're going to pick for the next leader. I mean, fucking hell, really? Just as bad as him. They endorsed it all. That's what I don't get. Unbelievable. So you get rid of shit, replacing it with shit. Anyway, that is what that is. If you want to know more, just go and watch the news. It's quite warm. It's quite warm. Anyway, how you doing, Tony? Cheers, mate. Hope you're keeping well. So eventually I got stuff done, but just running slightly late because of the nurses were late, and that threw me back about 15 minutes or so. But yeah, yeah. But then, who a few months ago got fined by the police? Not bad choice, is it? Really? Perfect. You know, he's as bad as. Well, not quite as bad as Boris, but he's complicit in a lot of things. Defended him and stuff during Partygate, so it's like, yeah, let's get him in. Unreal. I don't know. Shut up! You done? Did I miss someone? Oh no, oh okay. Oh right, the lamb. I get you. Yeah. I'm thinking, who's the lamb? Oh yeah. How are you feeling, Luke? By the way, as well. Any hint of taste or smell coming back? I didn't realise you had COVID again. I guess you're in public office and stuff. But you're gonna bump into more people than most. I would assume. So, but yeah, it's actually quite cloudy and breezy here, down on the southeast coast at the moment. There's no sun. I know there's sun away from the coast. I assume, probably not far inland, Canterbury or something. But I don't even know what this is. It's obviously a joke here somewhere, or I don't know. Unless that's her name, then sorry. But, yeah. So yeah, going to London tomorrow, so there'll be no lives from me over the weekend. If there's anything going on Saturday night, I don't know if I'll be around even up there, because it's my daughter's cousin's birthday, so she's going up there to a party or whatever it is that's going on. I don't even know what's going on, but no sign of anything returning yet. Third time's a charm. So yeah, there's I've done a little bit of research on the BA5 that's going around at the moment, and quite an interesting one. It's quite a bit different by the sounds of it than the original. I'm going to Camden Tap Party at Baltic Market, Liverpool tomorrow. Okay, how you doing, Paul? Okay, the Baltic Triangle, I guess. Camden. I won't be too far from Camden tomorrow evening, funnily enough. Not quite Camden, but I am going to go to Bermondsey tomorrow evening. Craft Beer Junction, they've got a tap takeover of Camden Hells. Camden Hells is alright. They do it down in it's Luke being Luke, as he does now. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm only doing it for a little one, really. So they asked me a couple of weeks ago when I was up there, so, can you come in a couple of weeks? It's so and so's birthday. I'm like, okay. But I think by next weekend looks like it's going to be absolutely roasting hot. So I'll be glad I won't be in London that weekend. So, but yeah, do what you got to do. Fresh Camden Hells. It's not a bad lager if you get it. I've had it terrible. If it's reasonably kept lines and stuff on draft, then it's okay. It's not a bad lager. Sometimes there's like the place called the Goose down in. Is it the Goose now? Yeah, the Goose down in Ramsgate. They have that on draft. It's one of their permanent things. And the first time I had it was really, really good. And then I had it another time several months later, and it was something wrong somewhere. So it weren't the beer. It's obviously the lines or whatever. I thought it was okay, but yeah. 32 is going to be potentially a lot warmer than that going into mid-month. I've been watching the long range forecast for quite a while, and they're still pretty confident of mid to upper 30s and potentially a record down south at least. Sort of around 15th, 16th, 17th. That's anyway. I mean, it could change before then, of course, but yeah, there's potential of 40 degrees down south. So I'm glad I live on the coast. That's all I can say. It won't be that hot here, but it'll be pretty crap either way. Getting the old ice lollies and stuff like that for little, and loads of drinks and shit like that, and lager. I'll probably get some lagers actually if it goes silly hot. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what lager though. Because my go-to used to be Rheinbacher. I've heard lots of people say it's not as good anymore, so it's like, I think it's like gone up in price. I think it's $3.25 for 4 cans now. Well, it is down here anyway. But, Luke says, I really enjoyed your little walk around the room. Oh yeah, this random one again. I had to go into town and do a few bits of shopping. It turned into I had a couple of ales, nothing crazy, but yeah, glad you enjoyed it. Something different. It's annoying that it cut out on the middle stream because there's obviously something wrong with my charger cable. It was all plugged in, but it wasn't charging, so it was on a battery pack, but it's still it just I didn't realise it wasn't charging. So there you go. How you doing, Adam? You all right, mate? From a little car park. Okay, what are you doing there? Yeah, Liddles, I guess. Luke says hi to Adam. Right, Luke, just popped out of the office for a lunch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, lager for hot weather. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind lager. Decent lager, that is. Not the irregular stuff. But yeah, cold lager, you can't beat it. It has to be half decent for me. Warsteiner mini keg in Ho Bargains, 17 quid for 5 litres. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. Probably as a mini keg, I'll have to put that in the fridge, and it's like, and then I'll be up and down if I've done a live stream next week, which I will. No times or whatever yet, but I'll be up and down the stairs, kind of. I couldn't bring a mini keg up here. It just slowly go warm. It'll probably take a bit longer to go warm, but that's a decent price though, as Luke says, for a 5 litre. That's pretty good. Warsteiner's okay as well. But yeah, I think what other lagers. I mean, there's that new. I can't remember it. Not new, but it's been out a few months. The red can stuff. I can't pronounce it. That one, which is another mainstream lager. I think it's not. I don't think it's particularly new. There is that, but I don't drink quick, so I'm a bit like you eating, Luke. I'm the same with. Sometimes it depends, doesn't it? How you. Sometimes you drink quicker than I do anyway. Quicker than other days and all that sort of shit. But, other days I really like fucking knock them. I used to knock them back really quite. But then I was in the kind of drinking culture where it's like, come on, next pub crawl drinking. You always get one or two in the group of fucking just going crazy. That's the one, Paul. Yeah, that Madry, Madry, whatever. I was never one of them where it's like, it's more of a bloody macho thing, I think, than anything else. That can get in the seat. I said, oh yeah, I'll catch you up. And then they all cleared off, and then I used to go home. I was like, I can't be doing that. Where'd you go? I had to go home for something or other. Okay. But I used to go. That's when I was starting it. I'll say getting into craft beer. I was starting to go into a micro pub on the way home, kind of thing. So a bit of a change of pace, really, from the mainstream pub crawl, lagery sort of football sort of thing. Cheers, Tony. Nice one. Yeah, that's something different. I mean, I've done one before. I've done one in the winter before, and I think I've done a few bits and bats like that before. I just walked a little bit further around and round, well, not round the harbour, but halfway round one of the piers and come back. And, yeah. I mean, I can be. It depends. But I don't eat a lot when it's hot weather. I don't eat as much. I just got no appetite. Just fades off when it gets really hot and stuff. I eat more in the winter. But anyway, a few people in now, so cheers. Hope you're having a good day, you're having a good lunch or whatever you're doing, or good breakfast if you're in the States, of course. Talking of states, we're in the right fucking state over here at the minute. If we're over there. But that is what that is. I do enjoy my to my local micropub. Okay. Hanging around this week, but beers aren't as. I don't mind cask beer, so my only thing with cask beer is time of year, especially next week when it gets, even if it gets quite hot, not crazy like record, hot. Cask in that sort of weather can turn quite a bit quickly, or a bit more faster than normal. Normally they're 3 or 4 days. I've had cask 3 days in really hot weather before, and it's started to turn already. And it's not the brewery; it's just the there's no refrigeration thing with cask beer, so I'll probably be avoiding cask beer when the next hot spell comes, but more draft beer be a bit better if that sort of thing. It doesn't travel too far either. That's another thing. So if you're going to have it from local stuff rather than just for that week anyway. That's what I'm going to do. If I do have cask next week, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm saving some money at the minute, so. Anyway, so tomorrow evening we'll be going to Craft Beer Junction in Bermondsey. So they've got a Cycle Brewing Company tap takeover brewery from Florida. So we're gonna have like 3 Impy Stouts, a lager, an IPA, and I think a pale ale, something like that. On. It's more for the Impy Stouts really, because I've heard some banging stuff about them over the last sort of year and a half, 2 years, sort of thing. They have been in the UK before. I think Brewdog Bars have got some bottles and stuff like that over the last. Well, so I've heard from Rory and stuff. Not that he ever got to drink it, but so yeah, they've been around the UK, but on draft, be interested. So I'm going to go up there for a little while tomorrow, as soon as I get to London. They took out cask 2 weeks ago and now have keg only. It's okay, but it's more of the same as everywhere else. John Smith's, Beavertown, Magners, 4 years of great beers now gone. Okay, that's a shame. Yeah, Beavertown, it's just that. It's so overpriced for what it is. It's like unbelievable. It's got more expensive in pubs than when they were before they were independent. I say that, I don't know. Cans used to be, remember cans of stuff £4 a can. So yeah, it's probably about right. I don't know. But they were independent then. I remember paying £5 for a can of Gamma Ray once. It was the first time I had it. I bought it before in bottles years ago. Then I saw it in cans. I've got to get it. And it was worth £5. It was so good. I remember of it. It was so good. I was like, this is worth £5 in a pub. It was absolutely fantastic. But now you can go and get them in the supermarket. What is it? I can't remember how much they are even. They used to be like £6 for 4 cans of 330s. I don't know if it might be more now. I don't know. Neon Raptor only ever had bottles recently, as far as I know. Okay, there you go. Don't know about them, but the straw is now £4.95 a pint. Yeah, there's a lot of cask beer at £4 a pint. Yeah, so at the upper end of £3.80 to £4.20 down here a pint of cask beer. there's a lot of people starting to moan about it, obviously of that generation. Oh, I'm not paying any more than £4 a pint. It's like, well, if you live for another 20 years, you're going to be giving up drinking then, because it's just, it is what it is. That's nasty to say, it's true. You don't always have to have a pint though, do you? That's the thing. Another thing, you don't have to have a pint. Have half. That's what I do generally. I say generally. I got pints the other day, but there was only like 2 beers I really wanted to try on, so I thought I'll have a pint then. Normally there's 4 or 5 beers I've not had before, and I'll just have a half of each, go through them, sort of thing. I'm in the north. It was £2.85 for a pint on cask 2 weeks ago. So that's we haven't had them prices down here for a long time. But again, I don't. It's just I just noticed the prices. I've only just recently started looking at. This is in a micro pub as well. Noticing the price of a pint of cask, and it's like, okay. But I never really, because I only have half, so. £2.85. It depends where you go, of course. There's another. I mean, if you're going to Spoons, then yeah, it's cheaper than that. But micro pubs, you're definitely looking. It does vary. Don't get me wrong, but I did notice the other day it was £4 something, £4.10, £4.20. I can't remember what it was, but there is a bit of variation. I'm not saying it's like that across everywhere. There is under £3 a pint beers. It's just it depends where you are, what the beer is, that kind of thing. £2.90 for a Banks mild goes down like Nectar here at local. There you go. That's not bad. I don't think I've ever seen Banks' mild on cask down here. It probably used to be. Because I do like the miles, and I know my good buddy Adam dabbles in a bit of milds now and again. But yeah, Wetherspoons, that's what I was sort of thinking. It's cheaper than that in Spoons down there. Even down here, it's £2.39 a pint, but it's just like Ruddles and fucking that kind of calibre of thing, or fucking Dunbar. Not that they're in Spoons, but was it Ruddles, Abbott Ale, and there's another one. It was just like but they must sell it. So I never looked at prices until the last month or so. Well, I don't normally buy pints to be bothered about how much a pint is, so I'll have half of that, because again, generally I drink halves, not pints. So, and it's more try different stuff. Yeah, I've had Banks' mild before, but only in bottle. Okay, Beaulieu keg. Right, there you are. That's fair enough, Luke. I was one of that crowd for a while. They're not very helpful to the brewers, that's for sure. But then you could say that about supermarket beers, the new kind of half-hearted craft stuff in the supermarkets, if you like. How much are they squeezing out of the breweries, like they do with the Farmers for Milk, that kind of thing. But yeah, and it's just more camera orientated, Wetherspoon sort of thing. That's why a lot of people aren't keen on camera either. To a degree. I know not everyone's their biggest fan at the moment. I.e. Raggy, if he's there. Go in a pub round my way and ask for half a pint. Well, but I'll have half of that, half of this, and half of that. So, that's just that's just a stereo, well, sexist sort of thing, isn't it? If I get a reaction like that, I'll just walk out, see their reaction then, you know? I don't care. How you doing, Thomas? You been on the bill already, Thomas? What's going on there, man? You detest Tim Martin. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. I completely agree with you. 15 years. Bloody hell. Oh, that's a while. Yeah, so you don't like him then. That's fair. Luke saying hi to Thomas. Right, I've got a ham and cheese sandwich here, so I'm just about. I was like, oh shit. It was like just got one. I've got nothing to eat, so I've quickly done myself something and jumped upstairs. So yeah, for me the last few days, well I say few days, yeah, once a week, which is the last few days. Been sorting out stuff for August really, getting things in place, and got some plans with Little in the end of the month before we go up to London for the first week of the half-term holidays or summer holidays. He's going to be doing a few bits here. And then is it the beginning of August, around that sort of time? I think the Monday the 1st, I think it is. I can't remember that week or whatever it is. That's when we're going to London. Should be out there for 4 weeks or so. We're going up and stuff like that. A few beer festivals, so I'll be based up there for a while. So it can be a bit patchy, the old live streams and stuff like that over that period. I will be coming back a couple of times. So I'll probably still get these kind of things in, so that they can go to golf, basically. I don't usually drink dark beer, but had a few pints of Banks Bitter in Wolverhampton. Oh my god, it was nice. There you go. Cool. I was laughing at the camera discount in a local micro pub the other day. The discount was free pickled egg. I've never used my discount before, but yeah, everyone keeps giving me their coupons. I've still got some stuff. I've never used them. I always forget I've got them, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't go in there all the time, but I'll keep an eye on the app and see what's going on locally, just to see what's, you know, we can keep an eye. You can't find out sometimes on Untapped. Go onto their app and find out what cask beers they got on, and it normally tells you. Pickled eggs, all right. Yeah. Used to be a micro pub I used to go in quite a few years ago. Colin, who was running it then, now it's been expanded. You know, he's now sold up, and he's still locally there. But he used to do his own ones and bring them in and stuff like that. Make his own crisps and shit like that, and we used to bring in. It was like one of them sort of things, and they were amazing, pretty damn good. Worked really well. But yeah, there's a lot of pubs you don't see it anymore. When I was younger, it was everywhere. Pickled eggs, and especially on a Sunday stuff. Little like cheese and pickles and stuff, and roast potatoes, and sometimes it was minted lamb, you know. that kind of thing quite regularly. And he used to get the guy come round with the fucking, what do you call them, the fish and cockles and shit like that. Mussels and whatnot. That was until, I'd say fairly recent, up to about maybe 10 years ago, something like that. But that was in the Montefiore Arms, a real kind of backstreet trad pub, still running, but I fear for its long-term future because obviously the clientele was generally of an age and stuff. It's hard to find a proper traditional pub, none of this modern. Well, I've got one, and I do go up there now and again. That's proper, They do a raffle with a tombola sort of thing. About 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, they go around with raffle tickets, and it used to be like meat and money, quite a lot of prizes and stuff like that. I remember winning 40 quid and a nice joint of meat once. That was years ago. That was quite lucky. So yeah, I used to put like a £5 on or something like that, 6 quid. I used to have I'll have 2 because I used to go round about 3 or 4 times round the pub. And then they used to shut as soon as the raffle was done. That's it. They shut. A pub full of people, and they shut. Do the raffle. Kick out about 3:20, 3:30. They used to shut until 7 in the evening and reopen again. I think now they extend it slightly because the guy who used to be the landlord's not there anymore. He still drinks in there though. He's still in his corner and stuff. Which is every Sunday. It's quite cool. But yeah, they've changed a bit now. I think they used to have 3 lines on of cask beer. Now they got 6. Although generally there's always 4 on at one time. But most of it is unfortunately just the local sort of brewery stuff, which is there's hardly any guest cask beers, which is a bit of a shame. And that's me waffling on. How you doing, Steve? Afternoon, mate. Hope you're all right. That isn't rough and full of idiots. Idiots. Yeah, true. Tony's saying hi to Steve. As is Luke. And vice versa. So, how you doing, mate? Hope you're all right. Is it cloudy down where you are today? It's cloudy here on like the eastern end. It's a bit cooler. There's a bit of a breeze as well. I woke up at like 5:30 this morning and I was like, oh, it's cloudy. I've just been waking up early lately. I don't know why. All good, Steve, darling. Yeah, cloudy. Yeah, I just wasn't sure how far this cloud is. I know inland, I think it's supposed to be quite sunny today, quite warm, but. But yeah, it's supposed to get warmer next few days. Yeah. The hayfield's doing your nutting today. Yeah, it can do that. I think there's a bit of a breeze, so it's knocking it around a little bit. And being cloudy as well sometimes kind of suppresses it a bit. Seeing what's going on. Crazy. Meant to be warmer tomorrow. Yeah, it's definitely going to be warmer. So I'm going to London. It's going to be for a few days and then head back down to the coast Sunday. So it's only a couple of days or so. It's not It's crazy. We have blue skies and sun. We really need another good storm. Yeah, it's we just got the wind off the North Sea down here on this bit. Just kind of on the edge of the warmer weather. It's just circling around the high pressure, so that's all that sort of stuff. That's why it's like it. But it's not cold. Sun is beaming. Yeah, in Wales, it will be. It's beaming here. Don't like it when too hot. Yeah. Good morning, CB. How you doing, mate? First cup of coffee, and just saw Johnson's out. Well, he's not out. He's gonna try and fucking hang on until October, the twat. But there should be a caretaker prime minister. I think he needs to go. So we're still stuck with him until the autumn, allegedly. But I don't know. I think that could change. Absolute bloody chaos over here the last couple of days. Absolute joke. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they've got to have a leadership battle, apparently. They don't have to. Yeah. Anyway, that's at the moment, but it's changing all the time. So they're saying that Labour are going to put a thing of no confidence voting for him. So I don't know if the Tories do it as well. They'll have to have a caretaker prime minister, which is an absolute joke as well. But then whoever's caretaker can't go in for the running to be permanent. So the talk of Dominic Raab taking over as caretaker, but I think he wants to be in the ballot for the running. So I don't know. Unbelievable, but there you are. Steve saying hi to CB and vice versa, which is cool. Yeah, well, it might be earlier than that, Steve, but they're certainly looking at September because they got the summer recess coming up. So I think he's playing for that, to be honest with you. I think he deliberately didn't give enough time. There we go, the noise. But yeah, it's all whatever. Thing is, no one likes Starmer either. Yeah, Lib Dems due to pick up a lot of seats. I don't know. It's just all a mess at the moment. There's lots of things going on as well outside, you know. I don't know. Got to go back to work. October Tory Party conferences. Yeah, that's exactly that. I don't think he can hang around that long personally. I think most of the party want him gone now. That's the understanding of what I've heard. So I don't know. We have to wait and see. I think it could change. Wow. There you go. People vote for Boris, so this is what you get. Simple as that. In 2019. So it's either that or Corbyn. So there you go. The lowest turnout ever as well. Anyway, half a sandwich gone. Let's see how we go with food in a minute. Yep, it is. Yeah, it's just there's everything there, isn't it? Just there's a lot of other stuff going on at the moment. So one time you don't need a crumbling government. It's kind of happened. There's never a great time, but at the moment, pretty bad timing really with other things going on. But there you are. I generally don't talk about politics much, but I guess it's big news. I don't trust any of them, to be honest with you. Too much self-interest, hijacking what you've got into power for. I think politics would be a lot more engaging and popular if there was no vested interest. You serve the people and that's it. You're not allowed to have a second job. You can't sit on a board of directors somewhere as well as being an MP. That shouldn't happen. And all that kind of thing. Well, that, you know, but they'll never put that into law because we're not going to vote for something that's against them. So, well, that's what should happen. And their pay should be frozen for 5 years. Absolutely. I've had 3 different ministers in 3 days to report to. Absolute bonkers. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just, it is what it is. Anyway. Let's talk about beer, I guess. Yeah. So there's a thing coming up at the end of the month from a local brewery I might go to on Sunday, I believe. I think they're having a mini beer festival, or not beer festival, it's just having a few breweries in with some of their stuff in. I don't know nothing about it yet. It's not really been announced, but I've heard it's going to happen. So that could be interesting. And then we've got the Great British Beer Festival at the beginning of August. Certainly going to the trade day. So that could be good. Well, it will be good. I haven't been to one for about 7 years. So that'll be interesting. It's not too far from Battersea either. So yeah, moving swiftly on. That's it. Yeah, that's probably get rid of. That's why councillors don't last very long, I would imagine, with no pension. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Great British Beer Fest. So I got my trade ticket about 3 weeks ago, something like that. I was always looking at going when it came back, just because I've only been to one. And then we'll see how things go. I might turn up on certain days after that. I'm not going to go to every single day, but I might go on the Tuesday, the Thursday. We'll see how what's going on. And money as well, you know. Then London Craft Beer Fest, that'd be really good. I haven't really gone through the breweries and stuff really yet. And then the end of August, I'm going to Belgium, so that's going to be pretty cool. Although I'm kind of slumming it to get there, so I might do a vlog on that. I'm getting the coach from London to Brussels, so that's going to be interesting, and the same back as well. Yep, I'm not looking forward to that trip back. There is a beer festival out there as well, but also before the festival, I'm going to be meeting a friend out there. We're going to be going to Prefontaine and Cantillon. Yeah, going on that. Got to go, and then we go to Bruges, and I've got an hour and a half hang around time for the second bus. It actually goes to Rotterdam. It's the Rotterdam bus, but it goes to Brussels just before. So, not going to drink loads of fluids because I know the toilets are going to be pretty duff. So, yeah. So I'm going on one of them. It's like £74 return. So I was like, yeah, that's just a bit more like it. I wasn't sure if I was going until recent. Of course, in that time, the Eurostar tickets have gone, being August as well. It was like 200, I think yesterday it was 240 quid return. It's like, nah, not really. So I'm going to slum it. And try and do a vlog. I think the coach is at 6:30 in the morning from Victoria, and it gets in local time to I think it's Brussels North. They've actually got their own sort of yard there. Getting there about 6 o'clock in the evening, which is ridiculous. 11 hours. It's not far, but then there's an hour and a half extra waiting in Bruges. So I might have a look to see if there's anywhere locally next to the bus station and maybe have a beer or two. I'm doing it on the cheap, big time travel wise. I'll be in London anyway, so it's a case of getting the number of the bus now. The C170, is it the 170? Well, it's the bus from Battersea to Victoria. It stops right outside the coach station before the station itself, the train station. So, and it's only like 15 minutes, if that, 10-15 minutes. At that time of day, it'd be like 10 minutes on the London bus kind of thing. So it's going to be a full-on day, just getting there, and then in the evening meet my mate. He gets in roughly around about the same time, which is bizarre. And then it's like half a mile to my hotel, and then from there there's a place just across the road. I could go in. We'll find out more about all that. But he normally goes about 2 or 3 times a year because he's like a really kind of knowledgeable, fanatic Lambic drinker. So yeah, we're going to do Prefontaine and Cantillon on the Friday, and then there's a beer festival on the Saturday and Sunday, and then we come back Monday. So yeah, but the tickets already paid for. The only thing that was a bit pricey was the hotel, but it weren't too bad. But I got a half decent deal for 4 nights. Pretty good. But I'll be paying that back at a later date, if you know what I mean. So that's pretty handy. So I need to contact the hotel. There's a few things on Booking.com that are this and that. I'm like, okay, find out if there's any COVID sort of things, and but yeah, I was planning on going to Barcelona. Currency rate now ain't worth doing it. Okay, yeah, the euro and stuff. Yeah, I just have to wait and see. But I'm gonna be saving quite a bit of money on the travel, so that's gonna be just more spending money and stuff. So might need to find out from mate whether everything's card, which would be handy, or whether I should take euros and all that kind of things. I've not been to Belgium for many years, so, and certainly not in the beer. So, but he's been going, I say, 2 or 3 times a year for the last, God knows how long he is. Luke's saying the seats are comfy. Mate of mine said he slept. I probably won't sleep. I'll say I don't know. I don't even know if we're going through the Channel Tunnel on the coach, or were we going on the ferry. I would imagine how long it's taken to get there. We could be going on the ferry. I don't know. 11 hours is a bloody long. All right. Take out an hour and a half, so that's 2.5 hours. What's that? 12. Yeah, 10.5 hours. you take out the time difference of an hour and the hour and a half transfer for another coach. There's 2.5 hours. So yeah, 10.5 hours. So I'd imagine there could be a ferry involved as well, because it seems a long time to me, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's going to be a bit of an adventure. Well, I went on. I'd done a bit of research before I went and booked. It seemed okay, but well, not heard of the company until literally I looked up earlier in the week, and then I went researching the stuff. It seemed okay, but 74 quid return. That's like pretty good. A lot of waiting in that time. Yeah, absolutely. Just, but there's no hurry. So it's a travel day, and then I get in. I can check in from 3 o'clock, so that won't be an issue as soon as I arrive. I get there at 6, walk down, drop stuff off, check in. I've already paid for the hotel. There's none of that sort of malarkey, and then meet up with my mate, and then we'll go wherever. The Delirium Cafe is not far away. They've got a few venues. It'll be well, we'll see what he wants to do, where he recommends we should go. But I'd like to go there. Oh, 24 hours, man. Can you imagine that? There's a reason it's dirt cheap. It just takes forever. There was one from, was it Bucharest to I looked on YouTube. Someone done Bucharest in Romania to, was it Lyon or something like that? I think it's the longest coach journey in Europe. It's like, oh my god. I can't remember how long it took them. It took them a long time. Imagine that. If you don't mind, all that, then that's fair enough. Really cheap way to get around. I think someone done like, I can't remember how many countries it was, 20 countries or 24 countries for under £100. I don't know when this was, mind you. It's probably more than that now. This was a few years ago. It's like some people really do like. Good watch though. Glad you're not doing it, but good watch. How you doing, Paul? You all right? Cheers, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Having a few brews before bed. Nice one. Impy stouts and double IPAs, barley wines, no less, I would imagine. What are you drinking? Obviously, I don't drink on these afternoon streams, or go and pick the loot. It's actually starting to brighten up slightly now. There's a bit of blue coming through. So the temperature's just going to go sooner or later. But yeah. I might need to go and get another orange juice in a minute. So we're at 2 o'clock nearly already. So there you are. Oh. I noticed there was some bit of weather going on. Oh, there you go. It'll be strong. Mixing it up with Belgian strong. I'm going to Belgium. Just saying, Paul. The end of August. So yeah, I'll be drinking quite a bit of Lambic by the sound of it, which I know you're not a fan of, but also we'll be making sure I get some. Not the stuff that I can get here. If there's other stuff, Belgian strong stuff that I've never heard of or seen before, which is what there will be, I'm going to go for those. No point having the stuff over there you can get here. It's going to be interesting. I'm getting the coach from London to Brussels as well, so that's going to be in itself quite interesting and memorable. People say, "Oh, how can you do that?" Yeah, but you just, when you've done it, you think, "Oh, that was really." It might have been a nightmare at the time, but it was a good. You remember it, And I'm saving myself 100 and what is it? So 74. Yeah, around about 160 quid I'm saving as well. So if I'd have gone on the train, it'd be like 230, 240 quid return. Don't think so. I'd rather spend that money on beer when I'm over there. Oh, wow, okay, nice. What, are you on the Brune or the Blonde, or what one are you drinking? Anyway, let me just go and get some orange juice and I'll be back. So, yeah, you'll be back one day, mate. Right, let me just go and get an orange juice. Back in a minute. What about that? Drink and also washing in the tumble dryer and the bedding sheets out to dry. So, not mine, but there's that done. So yeah, get to it. Oh, they are special brews called 7 and 9. Okay. Export, yeah, there's a lot of that. I can't say I've heard of them, but yeah. So they do like Belgian beers, but they won't buy any in our supermarket. There's a few in the supermarkets, but it's more like Duval and Delirium Blonde, and they've actually got Le Chouffe down here in Asda. Le Chouffe Blonde. I think Chemay Blue used to be in Tesco's years ago. There's a few other bits. There's Carmelet. Well, I can't pronounce it. That one. It was like £5 for one of them 750 bottles. I think they got that in the 330s in Waitrose. So there's a regular ones. There is a few. Yeah, still going. Yeah. Yeah, I just get a bit of background, really. Nothing crazy. So I'm actually on the stream. It's on the thing. It's not copyrighted or nothing. Just on the loop, basically. Yeah, the sun's going to fully come out soon. So yeah, what's everyone doing now? What you at? Are you still at home, I guess, or working from home? No, Paul's doing. He's on the few jars there before he goes to bed. A few of these before my daughter has them all later on. How you doing, Joey? You alright, mate? Hope you're keeping well. In the coffee, I would imagine. Working from home, yeah. Or you might be. Even though you could just go out and, spread it. Because you can now, so. Don't know, weird. Catch-22. There's a lot of jobs where you don't. Most jobs these days, anyway, you don't go to work, you don't get paid, you don't get any sick pay or anything like that. Even if you've got COVID or whatever, it's like, okay. So, the way everything is at the minute, bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's okay. I think it's the best one out of the few I could choose. So I think that it works. If the music don't send you to sleep, I will. So yeah. Probably start to eat. So Luke and Joey saying hi to each other. Cool beans. What are you doing? Anything planned coming up? Joey, what's the deal with you, Rob? I see you had I can't remember his name. Guy on last night? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure about him, to be honest. I've seen him a couple of times, and there's a couple of words he said in the first interview. I'm like, I don't know about that. I can't agree with that. It's slightly opinionated for me, as in like you're wrong, I'm right. Can't be doing that shit. Luke says I have staff in the cafe doing the catering. Gives me a bit of time to sort out the political side of things. Yeah, I got you. But are you worried what you're going to come back to when you go back to the cafe? That's the trouble when you're not there, and then it takes you like a week or so to get it back to where you want it, sort of thing. Got a couple of women coming up. Okay, I wouldn't know anything about wrestling. Oh, right, okay. Awesome. Yeah, October is it? I didn't know. What part are you coming over? What part are you coming over to, Joey? I'm busy at the beginning part of October. Do know that. I'm not really a massive filmy. Okay. Find out. Yeah, oh yeah, that, yeah. That's the trouble. You have time off. It's almost like my fault because I had time off, sort of thing. Sometimes, like, I used to get it. Not. It's a bit different, but we used to work in the supermarket, so I used to have a section I used to be on all the time. I used to come back to an absolute fucking shithole. And then they want you to produce miracles straight away. I said, it's going to take me 2 or 3 days to get back in shape. Because they just bung whoever on and it's not done properly and it's just annoying. I haven't got the dates down yet. Second week was going to be... okay. Right. You have to let us know. Whatever. It's a bit of a way off yet, so... You're away in Coventry, next to Birmingham, so can always extend my stay. I was talking to Joey, yeah. I doubt. I'll be shocked if you go to Coventry, but no disrespect to Coventry, but Birmingham's okay. If you're in London, then it's my neck of the woods. Depends where you're going, man. It's different people in different parts. So. Depends what you want to do. It's not going to be completely beer related. I would assume. So, what was it? People, beer. What was it? Places. I don't know. Or a mixture of all of it, really. So. Well, there is that. I think what airport? Luton? Depends where you're coming in from. If you're coming into Heathrow, then it's London, basically. But you can get flights to like Liverpool and stuff. Or Manchester. I don't know. More likely you're going to fly, it'll probably be Heathrow, but hopefully the chaos has died down from what it is now for October, but I know they've just cancelled like 10,000 flights or something stupid yesterday because I think they were going to get a fine. They haven't got enough staff basically, so it's not, baggage handlers and all sorts of things. And, they were threatening to go on strike, but I think it's just been averted. Yeah, British Airways checking staff strike suspended as company makes improved pay offer, says the union. So I've had no more of what's going on with the trains. God knows. Did I go to Coventry for a beer once? I can't remember. No, I think I passed it. I got the train up a couple of times to Birmingham New Street. No, they haven't. I saw a fantastic Iceland advert. This was this morning. I'm trying to remember where it is. Made me giggle. Proper good meme. They'd actually put it on their thing, which is a pretty damn good meme. Made me giggle. That was, when was that? That was yesterday. So that's a long time ago with everything that's been going on now. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's pretty good. Actually, on their actual Twitter feed, it's like that's the real spot. Quite amusing. Go for some quavers. Yeah. The sun's out now. Burning it off. So yeah, apart from that, I don't know, streams coming up from me. It will probably be next Thursday, this one, and then probably Friday. We'll see. Litland didn't want to do anything on Sunday, just gone. I could have done something, but I didn't. She wanted to have just a day in, because I've been like the last few months, if we're not in London, we was doing stuff all day. And then last Friday, she had Friday, Saturday we was doing stuff. And like the last month and a half, I've been doing like keeping her busy and stuff, and she just can't do nothing today. But I've got nothing planned, but if you want plans, I can try and make some. But I want to stay in. I want to rest. So it's like, okay, so that's cool. Yes, I don't know if Steve's live tomorrow evening or what the deal is there. I think he said he was doing another homebrew today or whenever. But anyone else having? Oh, that went everywhere. Everyone else having a talking in your mouthful. Lunch or breakfast? What are you doing? What's going on? Yeah, full on sun now. Damn it. It was nice while it lasted. Got a wood pigeon next door. of sparrows having a dust bath. Kind of thing. Huh. So what's going on? Right. It's always the same though. It's always, oh, I forgot that, but making a spaghetti bolognese. I haven't done one for ages, but I've just been down the shop. We've got no this or that, or it's like, oh, for goodness sake. So there's always one thing. I mean, normally, like I say, a sauce, or I didn't know you had no spaghetti. Why didn't you say? It's like, no, that kind of thing. Alright. Fair enough. A pair of wood pigeons are always around. Must have a nest somewhere. Never used to have wood pigeons around here. Now they're just like, they're always on the fence. Must have a nest. Chainsaw. Just what you need. There's an angle grinder. Yeah, that's a chainsaw. Off. Halfway up the road. You wait for the sun to come out and then, oh, I'm gonna go and cut stuff up. I do one of them actually for our garden. Bloody hell. Mind you, it's in real nice flower at the moment. We've got loads of buddleia. We've got three different. We've got a dark purple, a white, and the normal sort of lighter purple. We've got three buddleias out there, and they're really, really fantastic flowers at the moment. We have had a bit of rain, but not loads. But we've had a whole host of butterflies, green vein whites and peacocks, red admirals, you know, that kind of sort of thing. Some painted ladies, but not many. So yeah, we've been looking out for a hummingbird hawk moth, but I haven't seen any yet. Maybe this next week we might get a few. Living on Pepsi Max, Cherry, living. I don't like sweet. I don't like fizzy drinks really. The sugar for me, it's just too much. Yeah. Yeah, wouldn't. Yeah, but no. Just had my Sierra Nevada delivery and came with a free pint glass. Happy days. Nice one. What did you get, Tony? Did you get some of the big barrel aged stuff? Or... Good afternoon, Disco. How are you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, happy days indeed. I like Sierra Nevada stuff. There's had Danculus. That's probably the last new beer from them I had. That was last year, I think. That was on draft at Hop City. I say that, nah. That was before that. I had Narwhal, and barrel aged narwhal last November at Bottle Share. We had them side by side. The OG narwhal was stunning. But we have barrel aged torpedo, I think, as well, which I never get the point of a barrel aged. What's the point of having a barrel aged hoppy beer? I never get that. But yeah, just had a Rochefort triple extra 8.1% ABV. Centennial brew. Okay. 1920 to 2020. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, Rochefort probably one of the breweries that I probably won't be trying when I go over. But yeah, Luke's saying cheers to Disco. Just on to lunch myself. Chicken, rice leftovers with a cup of tea. Yep, thinking about a beer later, maybe. Says Disco. Cool. I see you was thinking about doing a hangout. Is it over the weekend or something? I'll keep an eye out. I probably might not be able to join because I'm slightly busy. I'm going to this. Well, if I go, we'll see. But yeah. Oh, the torpedo extra, lovely. I've not had one in the one of them big large cans, but I'd like to. Used to get them in Marks and Spencer's over here in the bottles, like the 355 bottles, but I don't know if they're still around or not. I don't know. Yeah, of course you'd have a beer. Heating up some meat lovers pizza. There we go. So we call them meat feast over here, or whatever they are. Oh, let's see what's going on. Not too bad. Should be good. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. Smart. Can't be bothered over the microwave. 40-50 seconds, done. Couldn't do it really, but... I had a pizza this week. No, been pretty decent. Been doing loads of I've had loads of veg this week so far. Yeah, more for Little really. You know, make sure she likes broccoli, so she could eat a bowl of broccoli on its own. So, which is a good thing, I guess. So yeah. She likes vegetables. There you go. Pan. Yeah. Pan heating makes it at the bottom. Yeah, I don't mind it too. I don't like it crazy crispy. If you know what I mean. But yeah, sounds good though. Especially this time of day. What for you? You know, for the morning time of day. Remember them days we used to work night shifts? We used to get my dinner ready for, you know, I used to do batch stuff, and so it's not, you know, have a few different batches, but then I can just come home and sort it out when I wanted it, sort of just reheat it in the morning or whatever. Crack open a beer. Made glazed carrots yesterday. Glazed carrots. So over here you can glaze the parsnips. I don't know if you get them over there. Normally like honey or something. I suppose you could use maple syrup or whatever. We've always used honey. So you keep just turning them and stuff like that. But you used to do it with like you have carrots in there, parsnips. I used to throw in a couple of small onions as well, and just cook them like that way. Normally in the meat and stuff like that, all in one big kind of deep tray kind of thing, and just keep turning it every like 10 minutes, so it kind of cooks evenly, sort of deal. When I used to do roast dinners anyway, it's been a long time since I've done all that. Almost blue sky now, so just a few bits and bats within about 10 minutes or so. It's going to just be blue and hot, that kind of shit. Did an elderberry jam and honey glaze, different, for mushrooms and steak. Nice, that's different. Elderberry jam. Oh, okay. I'll give it a go. Got to try things, haven't you? I'll give it a go. Sounds good. Glazed parsnips, yeah, parsnips just like, yeah. It's next door. Hope. Yeah, weird noises lately. I let my girl bring the ingredients and then I create chaos. Yeah. Your mushrooms, you go and buy them, or do you? Is there anything you go out and buy, or not buy, but like, oh, I've got that growing down the road. Just go and grab some of this and this. Oh, they're down there down the road. We'll grab some of that. And, you know, foraging, I think is the word. Parsnips are sweeter than I thought they would be. Yeah, they're all right, but it works with honey. Just keep turning them, you know, slow oven cook. I try to harvest when I can. Yeah, well, I thought where you live and stuff could be quite. Well, we're not quite that time of year yet, where there's things around. You might be able to have a few things, I guess. Because over here you can get wild asparagus, but they're probably one of the first things you can get. But you've got to know where they are. But then you don't pull the root out. You just cut the stem at an angle, so that it will regrow. I know one or two places. And there's other things you can get. Is I know a couple of places you can get wild saffron. Most of it is inaccessible though. That's the only trouble. There's one or two places that used to grow. Is saffron? I think it might be, yeah. Oh, there is another plant that grows you can have as well. Is it sapphire? I think it's sapphire. Yeah. I don't know, whatever. We are making mushroom medicine. Yeah, because you get that growing on. You get it growing on. It's like a lichen, isn't it? It grows on trees. I think something old man's beard or something like that. I think it's what it is. We don't get it here. But... Oh, cool. Wild saffron, yeah, it's more southern Europe than here, but I think obviously it's become a little bit easier for some of these sort of things. It's bloody expensive. What is here? You go to Southern Europe, it just grows everywhere, you know. I remember going to Spain, picking loads of it once, and bought shitloads of it back, and getting through customs was quite amusing. Fucking loads of saffron and olive oil, because them sort of things are really bloody expensive over here. You go, even when we used to go across on the ferries and stuff, when you doing the old bootlegging, I used to get a lot of olive oil and bring that across. It was dirt cheap. It's just it was more than half the price as it is here. So yeah, it wasn't cigarettes I was after. It was more oil, olive oil. We swung around a little bit. But yeah, saffron smugglers, yeah. That was good fun. Neighbours are out again. Huh. Not that kind of oil. Not the black gold stuff. Yeah. I didn't get loads of it, but I used to bring a few over. You could double your money. It's too fucking heavy to get loads. $5 litre drums, you know. Not many, one or two. We're going to try and make. Oh, okay. Interesting. We'll eat that. So I wasn't going to eat it. I get a second wind with food. I'll eat it. I'm full up. 10 minutes later, I'm hungry. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to. I've got a lot going on before then, but yeah, the Belgian thing's going to be really. I'm doing it on a fairly cheap as well. It's going to be quite amusing. I've not done anything like that before, so done it in the UK, but it's a bit different, isn't it? You go abroad and do it. Just got to make sure everything's in order, paperwork wise, and I don't think there's any COVID restrictions. There's nothing about vaccines and stuff like there was. I think it ended in May, 23rd of May, I think it ended in Europe. But I'll double check to make sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that kind of craziness. Most of my ducks and chickens were killed by a big raccoon. But you caught the little bastard. Okay. All right. Okay. Got you. Wow. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I didn't think you'd let it go. See, if you had that over here, it'd be foxes. That'd be the main sort of one. Which But yeah. Oh, let's turn that off. Stop. Just my alarm, my 20-minute warning kind of thing. What's that say now? Huh. Kicking off again. Got a massive beehive out of my house, so honey and beeswax candles on the wall. Okay, cool. There you go. Raccoon steaks. Your favourite duck is still good. There you go. Okay, raccoon is pretty good eating. So yeah, people say that squirrel are pretty good eating. I don't think you get much meat on a squirrel though. Yeah, I think you need a few. You know, they look kind of a size, but most of its fur, actual body part is really small. Remember watching Cook on the Wild Side years ago. I think I mentioned this before. Hugh Fairley Whittingstall. Used to watch them many years ago, and he used to get about a dozen, or no, not a dozen, but half a dozen, maybe 7 or 8 of these things because they're everywhere. And he used to do that with, I think he had crow, or no, rooks. And he made a rook and squirrel pie. Something weird like that. It's quite gamey, almost. I can imagine raccoon tastes a bit. Oh my god! I got that one Disco. Very good. Yeah, stew. Yeah, it's something more of a stew. He done a stew, I think, as well. Yeah, carrots and potatoes, that kind of thing. If I want to try it, maybe if they're out in the countryside, kind of squirrels, then maybe. But ones in like built up areas and shit like that, it's like what they've been eating, you know. I don't know. I've never had dove. Oh, popular dish of dove. Okay. Yeah, got you. Okay, there you go. Yeah, but you're out in the sticks though, so it depends what they're eating and that kind of thing. It's like anything, isn't it? It's like you rear your chickens corn-fed, you know, that kind of thing. And when it comes to it, they're pretty good. Yeah, but I'll give it a try. I mean, people eat rabbit, so which I had when I was living in Cambridgeshire. You used to be able to get rabbits in the butchers. You don't get that round here. But yeah, when I used to live up there, it was all right, but it was bloody bony and earthy, and yeah, that's the only trouble. It's all down to what they eat, of course. So it's like fish. Over here we've got a fish called a flounder. You know that they're basically mud bottom feeders, so you get a lot of similar to rabbit really. It's either earthy or muddy, you know, it's that kind of thing where they are basically. But the things like plaice and dabs and stuff, dabs are a bit sweeter, which is another flatfish, and then plaice is probably a more regular one with the old orange spots on it on one side. They're more sand, so. But yeah, Disco said he tried wood pigeon once, only as Soup Michael G. Okay. Yeah, wood pigeon, yeah. There's a bit of meat on them, they get quite big. I said 2 in the garden earlier, but yeah, I can understand why, you know. How you doing, Jack? Afternoon, sir. Keeping well. Corn-fed deer is always different than mountain deer. For sure. Honestly, I wouldn't even know. Bloody expensive venison. Although venison can be anything really. It's not just deer. Quick saying hi to Jack. Cornish hens are. Oh, okay. Cornish hens are good, eh? Ah. Yeah. There's definitely a joke there somewhere. I'm waiting for Disco to come out with that. Yeah, hope you're doing well, Jack. You alright, mate? So I'll be going for another 15 minutes and I'll be going to get my daughter from school. So. Time always goes quick on these things. So. But yeah, it was cloudy till about an hour ago. 3/4 of an hour ago, now it's blue sky. It's just completely gone. We missed the heat of the day. I was just can't coming out the heat of the day, so probably quite warm out there now. We'll walk up the hill. That's another thing we got a load of around here now is jackdaws, which are the smaller crows. Quite noisy, but yeah, I think they must nest on some of the houses around here now. They're just always around. One sitting up there now. They never used to be around here about 20 years ago. So, what are you up to then, Jack? How's your twins and stuff? Did it fly off? Oh, it's on there. Must have a nest on there somewhere. Good, nice one, Jack. Yeah. For £100. Yeah. All right now. Oh dear. Is that a staggering price? Getting worse. Getting worse. That's pretty bad, that one, actually. First one I'll give you, I don't know about that. That's a stretch, that second one. But yeah. Just thinking, it's going to be so warm. Temperature's probably jumped about, not 10 degrees, but certainly it's probably 5 or 6 degrees. It's gone as soon as the sun's come out. Yeah. Is what it is. But yeah, no, it's been a nice little chat again. So yeah, it's been nice to get some plans down for next month. In between coming back, make sure my dad's all right, and then between that and festival, so there's going to be a bit of to and fro in between here and London for me, which was last year as well. And it's probably going to be more of the same. So, yeah. So you going live over the next few days, Disco, or what are you doing? I know you mentioned it the other day. Stuff. So I'll be up in London tomorrow, but I'm going to go to Craft Beer Junction, Bermondsey. Got a tap takeover up there. So you just turn up. It's nothing kind of no ticketed. It's just turn up. The brewery there, Cycle Brewing Company. I want to try. I've got 3 impy stouts, barrel aged impy stouts on. So yeah, I want to hit them. So that'd be good. If anyone's live, I might jump on if there's not any music in the background, which it normally always is. So we'll see how that goes. But I'll take my stuff with me. I'll get a new charger tomorrow. I can't have that one just pretending to charge it. Nothing happens, especially when I'm out and about. Only tomorrow evening anyway for a few hours, and then I'll head back to Battersea. So yeah, that's something just to kill a few hours tomorrow evening. So yeah, that'll be good. Quite a good bar. And if I'm really, if I have enough there, I could always go around the corner. There's a few other bits there that I could try. You was thinking of going live with some disco beers. Oh yeah, I remember you saying, yeah. But having laptop issues. Okay. I'm up the brewery on Saturday, so may try one from there. What brewery are you going to? Whereabouts you think of going? I may try and escape this party on Saturday, but I don't know if they want me there or not. It's Alice's cousin, so like, you know what I mean? Unless it's one of her like friends and that's just me and her, then I'll go. But if I can escape, I will. West end of the Central Line. Okay. Alright. Okay. What sort of time is you thinking? I don't know yet, but if you let us know, PM me or something, and I'll see what I can do. I think you've been there a few times before, haven't you? So actually, I'll look it up. Actually, have a look. Prevail Brewery. That's a topical name or word at the moment. Prevail Brewery. Venue. Interesting. Yeah, I've got the. I've just gone on to their. There's not an untapped page as such, but is it a Horsden Farm? Let's see what sort of beers they had. Really, doesn't tell me on this format. What sort of beers they got? They got a Pilsner, very crisp, very hazy. I've got an oyster stout. Mind you, that was in March, so. While they've got a Ukrainian type dry hot golden ale, not stout, which is in like blue and yellow. For about one-ish for a couple of hours, probably. Yeah, I get that. No worries. Well, if you go, just let us know or whatever if you remember. Don't even know what the actual plan is for Saturday yet, time-wise with stuff. Whatever. I know tomorrow I'm doing that. Just I've been wanting to try some of their beers for a while. Cycle Brewing. Mainly the Impy Stouts, really. I've heard they're really. It's going to be bloody expensive, but just going to have a third of each one, hopefully. And in between, might get the stouts and then have a few beers before that, so they can warm up a bit. Because that's the trouble on draft. Too bloody cold, so I might get them, let them warm up. But that's tomorrow anyway. But yeah, Saturday. Yeah, just let us know. I mean, again, I'll let you know what I'm doing or whatever. I don't know what the actual plan is yet. Little might even want me to go, so if she wants me to go, like, Daddy, come with us. I'm like, okay then. Then I'll go. But yeah, 1 o'clock. I'll keep that in mind. But as you said, rough plans. It's fine. Sounds reasonable. I think you've been there recently before, haven't you? A couple of times in the last few months. So it looks okay. Is that one with that big garden in it? I assume it's the same place. I don't know. Yeah. Anywho, we're just at just gone past 2 hours or been on here for New England IPA Hefeweizen. Okay, so it's so that's a white IPA, isn't it? Hybrid thing. A German wheat beer. I did see the sour, Elder Sour. Yeah, I saw the mango thing just now. Single hop IPA and a single hop bitter. Oh, that's the tap list for Saturday. Okay. Yeah, all outside, open courtyard. Yeah, it sounds all right. As long as I get in the shade. I don't like sitting out in the sun too much, but there's a bit of shade somewhere outside. And well, just message me or whatever. Sounds interesting, but I'd say I don't know what I'm doing yet myself, so see what happens. Anyway, we're almost at 3 o'clock. I'm going to have to clear off, go and get Litton from school. It's gone blazing hot out there, but although there is a cooler breeze coming from the northeast, so, but it seems to be the wind's dropped a lot from this morning. It's quite nice this morning. But, anyway, cheers for all for joining. You all take care. Have a good weekend. I might do a few reviews tomorrow evening, pre-recorded. I would imagine. I'm going to take all my stuff with me anyway, and then I've got a few reviews to post as well. But yeah, any other live stuff, probably check out Stuntman Steve like you do. And yeah, whoever else you follow, I'm sure they'll be live somewhere. But yeah, have a good weekend if I don't speak to you before, and cheers for joining, and take care, and we'll see you next week. Cheers.